Hey beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is a future spouse one, and it's all about what their family and friends will think of you. As always my dear, I have 3 pals that you can choose from, and today we have cards and crystals. So this is pal 1 with the 4 of Wands, this is pal 2 with the 10 of Cups, and this is pal 3 with the 3 of Cups. As always my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comments section. And as always, my dear, if you are interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading my dear. Now let's see, what will your future spouse's friends and family think of you? How will they see you? Now my dear, I would like to start straight away with some tarot today. So let's see. From my dear pile 1, what will your future spouse's family and friends think of you? How will they see you? Let's see. Oops. For my dear pile 1. All right. Ooh. Okay, the first card we have is the Emperor card. We also have the 3 of Cups here. Let's continue. We have the Hanged Man, the 10 of Swords. By the way, before I continue with the card spread, one thing that I can already say regarding your future spouse's relationship to their family, it's definitely a very, very good one. I mean, of course, you know, sometimes a person could have some distance or feel very distant from their family or friends even, right? But I feel like this is more so about the family dynamic. This person is not like that. They have a great relationship with their family. Their family is definitely very, very dear to them. And I really feel like it could even be the case that they see them at least like once a week. Like no matter how full their schedule is, no matter how far they live, they always put at least one day in the week in which they can come back to their family. Yeah, this person is very, very close to them. And I mean, this is actually such a beautiful thing because this is a great relationship to have, right, with your relatives. But unfortunately, not everyone has this. So I see that there is a lot of love. And yeah, anyways, let's continue now. Let's see. We need the whole spread and then I will start. Wow, look at that. You also got the 10 of Cups. Wow, the 2 of Cups as well. So for my dear pile 1. Okay, one card fell. Please give me a moment. We got the Judgment. For my dear pile 1. One more card, please. Only one more card. Your future spouse's family and friends. Too many. What will they think of you? How will they see you? Okay, and then we have the Ten of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. All right, at the back of the deck, the World card here. Let's start. So my dear pile one, what do you need to know about this? What do you need to know about, yeah, what their family and friends think of you? Now, for the Four of Wands here. As I was saying, regardless of this like spread, I wasn't talking about this yet. I really feel like they have a very close connection to their family. And to this person, it's definitely yeah, very important. I mean, for everyone, right? Everyone who may want to get married. Of course, you want to make sure, or it would be nice if your loved ones would get along, or, you know, have good thoughts of the one you want to marry, right? But you need to understand that with this person, it's extra important, because this is how close they are. Like, I feel like they and their family, especially here, like friends obviously could also be the case, but there is this significance around their family in here. It's a very like transparent relationship, you know? Like, it could be the case that their family, like parents or maybe siblings, if they have any, they may know everything about them, you know, because this person, for them, there is no reason to hide anything away, because they have a great relationship. And not only that, I really feel like they have built this very harmonious space, you know, like the Four of Wands for me is my home pile. And I really feel like since a very young age, your future spouse, they have definitely been in a very loving environment. Now, let's come back to the question. I don't know why I'm getting so many messages regarding them and their family. Anyways, so what I'm seeing here is that, first of all, and that's very interesting to me, they're going to see you as someone who's very independent. And I know this is a very random message, but the element of independence was something that I also felt like when I was shuffling the cards. The energies are not showing me exactly what this is referred to, whether this is referred to your career, to your personality, or just maybe, you know, your lifestyle. You know, you may be someone who, like, even if you're committed to someone, you still want to also have this separate life of yours. You know, you don't want to compromise on the things that are important to you. So it's important to always make sure that no matter what, you have this level of independence that you can, yeah, always go to. You know, I really feel like you're not someone who wants to sacrifice anything of themselves, you know, just because you're in a relationship. Like, sometimes when people are in a relationship, they may forget about themselves a little bit, you know, because their partner just becomes such a big part of their life, and all of a sudden maybe it's all about them. With you, that's not the case. With you, you definitely have this very healthy sense of independence. Yes, I am in a relationship with this person. Yes, they are my spouse, but still, at the end of the day, I am still my own person. I want my own hobbies. I want my own career. I want to just feel like I'm taking care of myself, this kind of energy. And they see this, okay? Like, maybe you're watching this right now and you don't see yourself at this place. It can very well be the case that at the time when you will marry this person, that you will be in this more independent place in your life. So maybe it's something you say to them, but that's definitely an impression that they're gonna have of you. And they really, really like it, because it shows that both of you guys are coming through here with, you know, feeling secure within yourself, maybe even feeling secure outside of yourself, and that's great. With the Ten of Cups being here, this is actually a great card to get in this kind of reading. It really shows me that they see you as someone who can match beautifully into their own family. Although I feel like for some, you may somehow be very different from this person. That still doesn't mean that you won't fit into their family, you know, because at the end of the day, it's love what connects us. And even if we have differences, we can actually teach each other so much and, yeah, show each other how beautiful differences can be, right? And I really feel like this is the kind of energy in here. With the Ten of Cups, they see you as someone who they can have a harmonious relationship with, someone who fits into their family as well. It's not like for example, maybe they have certain traditions, you know, and that's just an example, and they're gonna see how thankful you are, how interested you are in those traditions, and they're really gonna appreciate it, you know, this kind of energy. And that's of course very, very important, right? But with the Ten of Cups being here, they definitely see you as someone who can have a great relationship with their son, with their daughter, or whoever it may be that you're gonna marry, who's related to them. That's something I feel like, yeah. Which is very interesting. I feel like they're, like for example, if this is their parents see them as someone who's very powerful. And your future spouse's parents, they're not going to see you as someone who can't handle that, you know. They see you as an equal to their child. And I feel like this says a lot, you know, about how much they respect you. Like when parents, like when your in-laws see you as their own child, like this is actually the best way, like the best case scenario, right? Because they accept you. And there's this element of equality in here. Like they see you the same way they would see their child. And I feel like a very big reason for that is because they see the love that you and your future spouse have for each other. And they celebrate that. It's definitely something they nurture. It's definitely something that they very much appreciate. And this is definitely the kind of family who doesn't want to destroy their child's happiness, you know? Like, they're very mindful. Like, maybe sometimes parents aren't like this, right? But for this person, like, their family, it's definitely very important to them to see them happy. And if you are the one who makes this person happy to some extent or makes them feel loved, then yeah, then they're definitely supporting this. And this brings a very supportive energy with it. I definitely feel that, especially also because we have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles in here. And the Ten of Swords is an ending, right? And in this particular case, it's kind of like an ending which is in the Five of Pentacles energy. And I feel like it could be the case that maybe before you guys met or before you guys were in a relationship, that there was something bothering your future spouse, okay? Something they weren't quite satisfied with. This can be a circumstance. This could even be something mentally, just something which really made them feel unsettled and not in their balance. Maybe they even had a very tough time in which they felt like they lost a lot or just not at their best. And because they saw their child in this phase, seeing how happy they are with you now, that's definitely something they appreciate even more. Because there's this ending, you know, to this phase that they were in, and they're very, very grateful for that. So coming back to what I was saying, I really feel like there could be something different between you guys. But it's interesting to me that this difference is it's something beautiful that you guys can actually grow with, or grow through, better to say. And it can really be anything. Maybe for some of you guys, it can go as far as maybe you really are from like different cultures. But of course, it doesn't have to be that. It can also be maybe you grew up with different circumstances, anything really. But it's important for you to know that those differences will not be seen as an obstacle. And we got the world card as the overall energy. With the world card being here, first of all, that's very interesting. And second of all, the world energy is one of completion. So their friends and family, they definitely see you as someone who has brought some kind of completion into their life. And of course, I guess with that they mean like a partner, right? A life partner, marriage, like that. There's this completion here, and that's actually something that is, it's almost like they see their child or their friend has arrived, And look at this beautiful illustration. We can see these two people being close to each other, and it almost looks like they're dancing. It looks like a very, very sacred moment. I feel like your relationship or the way you show affection towards each other is going to be pretty much on display. You're not going to hold back. You're going to allow each other, or you're going to allow yourself to freely express it. And through that, of course, as well, their relatives, their family, their friends, they're going to see, yeah, this is definitely someone very dear to our son, to our daughter, to our child, to our friend. And yeah, I really feel like this person's family, they don't take relationships lightly. Maybe your future spouse, like, they don't just take anyone to their, family. It has to be someone special, someone that they can imagine being with and, seeing as their partner. So I guess this is why I feel like from the beginning that this family is gonna take this serious, They're gonna take serious the decision of their child, for example, introducing you. It really means that you are someone very special to them. This is not someone who may take random people, or let's say just any partner to their parents. They really have to make sure that you are the one. And your future spouse is going to come to that conclusion as for why they're going to, introduce you. So, yeah, that's definitely like their family only wants the best for them, as like any healthy family would want to. And they see you as someone who is good for them. Let me get you some more oracle cards. For my dear pile 1, what will their family and friends think of you? Well, in this pile, we actually did not get a lot of like friends energy. It was dominated by their family for sure. See the bigger picture. Exactly. So when this person, for example, introduces you the first time to their family, once again, this is definitely all about families. So I can't control it. The energies, like today, it's family for you guys. I don't know yet how it's gonna go with the other piles, but this is definitely family here. So as I was saying, when your spouse is gonna introduce you to their family is gonna know. They're gonna know that, okay, this is serious. let's be open. Let's give them this warm and loving welcome. Because apparently this person is very important to our child, to our nephew, cousin, you know, whoever it may be in that moment with them. You know, I feel like this is a very special pile because this is the kind of pile in which I can say that they will treat you as a family member. And that's very, very special. Unfortunately, not something everyone may experience, because people have definitely had some, you know, negative experiences with in-laws. But this in-law family, they're definitely seeking this union. You know, they're seeking this community with their daughter or son-in-law or whoever the child may marry. Yeah, let's see. One more card for my dear. Actually, let me use the other card deck. Let's see, for my dear pile 1, what will their friends and family think of you? Well, I guess it's only family today for you guys. Let's see, what will they think of you? Okay. Look at that. Come on. Like, you have the lover archetype. It says great passion and devotion. Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Like, look at this, you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They see the connection your future spouse has with you. They see the passion, devotion, the love you guys share with each other, and appreciation of someone or something. So they're gonna appreciate you. This is a great pile. This is actually the kind of relationship, you know, a person would want to have or would want to wish for when they marry, right? With their in-laws. Wow, pile 1. This is great energy right here. Yeah. So, my dear pile 1, this is all I have for you for today. Please, my dear, feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. As always, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, my dear, you can also feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course I invite you there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pile 1, I'm sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pile 1, take care, my love. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see your future spouse's friends and family. What will they think of you? So let's start straight away, my dear. By the way, something very interesting happened for pile 1. We only got their family's opinion coming through. We didn't get anything regarding their friends. So I'm very curious to see how it's gonna go with you guys. So let's see for my dear pile 2. What will your future spouse's friends and family think of you? For my dear pile 2, all right. For my dear pile 2, what will their future... Oh, okay. What will their family... One card fell. The first card we have is the Ace of Wands. For my dear pal 2, what will your future spouse's family and friends think of you? We have the Magician. By the way, this is candle wax. Let's see. Ace of Swords. We have 2 aces here. Interesting. The Death card. For my dear pile 2. Wow, look at that. We have the 4 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Your future spouse's family and friends, what will they think of you? 6 of Wands. Let's get you one last card. Okay, we have 2 cards coming through. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Pentacles, and I really feel like they are coming through here together. They should be together, a combination of both. And at the back of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Now, for my dear pal 2, let's start straight away. What will their family and friends think of you? There's definitely a lot we need to talk about here. First of all, let me start with that. I really feel like your future spouse could have been very patient in their life to find the right partner. This person, for example, could either have been single for a very long time, or even if they weren't single, you know, they looked a lot, like they searched a lot for the right kind of person. You know, maybe they tried it with different people and they thought, well, maybe this is going to be the one for me, but it didn't work out. So when it comes to their love journey, it was definitely a roller coaster. It was definitely an experience, and their family and friends, they see this, you know, they know how much this person has been waiting and looking for the right person. Now, when they're gonna introduce you to their family and friends, when your future spouse is gonna do that, what their relatives, what the people they care about, what they're gonna think is that it's like almost this, finally they found the right person. Like finally you've arrived. It's this kind of energy. Like finally this person has succeeded in finding the right match for them. It's not like your future spouse is incompatible with anyone. That's not what I'm talking about. But like sometimes a person may be searching for love, but it's just that they don't find the right match, you know, and that may be very frustrating, or, you know, it may sacrifice a lot of time. And even if this person was in a relationship, you know, still it may have not ended well, or maybe once again it wasn't the right partner. And well, their family and friends is going to see you as the right partner, you know. It's almost like finally this is the new beginning. This new beginning they have all been waiting for. A new beginning in love, which is going to lead to this marriage. You know, I really feel like your future spouse's desire has always been marriage. Maybe they've tried to find the right partner in the past, but those people weren't having the same goals. Maybe they weren't looking for marriage, or it just didn't work out. However, we have the Ace of Wands in here, and the Ace of Wands is a very special card to start this spread with, because it's almost like maybe your future spouse has been stop looking, and maybe they were a little bit hopeless. Hopeless is maybe not the right word, but it's kind of like they have paused, you know, they have put the love aside because it just didn't lead anywhere, and they were maybe done for now with this, you know. It's almost like at the time when this happens, all of a sudden they find you, and what you do is you ignite this flame. You ignite this passion in them again, you know, this passion for love that they could have lost at some point. And their friends and family, they're gonna see this. They're gonna see that you are this new beginning that this person has been wanting, and this new beginning that brings back to them this desire to experience, you know, to invest, and like invest in a connection. And it's undeniable, people are gonna see also the chemistry you guys have with each other. So it's actually very, very natural for you guys to get married, you know. So you know what I just heard? I talked about the fact that it's not like your future spouse is not compatible and that's why they didn't find anyone. It's just that the people they were maybe involved with, they weren't the right fit for them. And when you guys come together, you're gonna be this great match for each other, and people are gonna see this. I really like the fact that the Four of Wands is in here, because the Four of Wands is the card of marriage. And, you know, we're asking about what their family and friends thinks of you. They really see you as, yeah, as the spouse that your future spouse needs, that your future spouse has been so patiently looking for or waiting for, you know. And once again, the Ace of Wands is a great beginning card, because it shows that this lust for life, this lust for creating, for like being passionate, you know, about maybe what we do or who we are, it is awakened. And in this particular spread, it's all about your guys' connection. It's all about you, right? So they see this passionate connection you guys have with each other. They see how you make each other feel. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Besides that, I really feel like their friends and family sees you as someone who is definitely a very strong person, okay? Someone who has their life put together, someone who is also very skilled, someone who has a lot to offer when it comes to their maybe talents, when it comes to their skills, with what it is that they can do. With the Magician card being here, it can be the case that maybe their spouse, not their spouse, it's your spouse. Maybe your future spouse is gonna share something with them regarding something you love to do, something you're very good at. I feel like even like multiple things. And their relatives, their friends are gonna see that there is a lot you bring to the table, and it's something they really admire about you, because they see you have so much potential, you know. The Magician card, for me personally, looking at it, is a card which shows us the depth of potential someone can have on many different levels, whether it's on a level of natural talent someone can have, or the skills they have learned, they have adapted throughout their lifetime, whatever it may be. It is all potential. And they see the potential that not only you may bring to the relationship, but you actually have within yourself as your own person. And I see that there is a female in this person's life. It could be their mother, it could be even a sister, who's gonna admire you a lot. And I feel like you guys are gonna have a great relationship with each other, because you could be a little bit similar. It's kind of like you get along very well. And this female, she's gonna support this relationship a lot, okay? Kind of being your guys' cheerleader in a way. But these people are going to see you as someone very successful. So this could mean at the time when you guys are going to become official, at the time when you're going to meet your future spouse's family or friends, you're going to be at a very great time in your life in which you feel good about yourself, you feel well balanced. Even like, let's say career-wise, you may feel very good and secure. it just feels like you are definitely gonna it's like you feel good about who you are, you know, not only on a career level, but really about who you are as a person. Very confident. You are at a place where you believe in yourself as well. And, you know, the kind of relationship we have to ourselves, other people can pick up on it through our energy, through our vibe, especially people who are very sensitive to this, you know. If we are having a bad relationship with ourselves, people may be able to pick up on this. But if we have a great relationship with ourselves, if we feel confident, if we feel like we have so much self-love, we feel connected to who we are, this is also something others can pick up. And this is someone, this family and friends, like, they can pick up. They see how great you are. They see how great you feel within yourself. And I feel like this may also be the admiration, like why they admire you so much. But besides admirement being here, like, I also feel like there is this level of respect. But I feel like this respect is actually something that you've gained. Now, when we talk about your guys' relationship, like you, and especially I feel like with their family, it's definitely one of transparency. It's very straightforward, very honest, you know. I don't feel like they are, like, let's say, for example, their parents are not, like, even their siblings, to be honest, like, it doesn't feel like people who are gonna hold back, you know. I really feel like they come through with whatever it is that feels right to them, you know. They speak their mind, they speak their truth, and that's very important to them. Of course, they have the right to do so, right? But that's actually also a great thing, because it allows you guys to stay transparent, to build great communication, because they come through with what's important to them. They speak their honest truth, and, you know, you can do the same. So I feel like in terms of communication, there is actually a great foundation in here, because it's all about, okay, let's tell the other, let's see how we can work on it, let's see how we can like discuss this, or let's just say whatever it is that feels authentic to us, you know. And you may be very similar. You may also be someone who is an honest person. It's important for you to have great communication. I mean, at the end of the day, great communication is the foundation of many relationships. And you're also going to have a very clear and honest communication here with your in-laws and with the friends of your future spouse as well. It doesn't feel like, well, let's hide these opinions, or let's not just say this or that. No, that's not what this feels like. It's pretty transparent. Their their friends and family, like of your future spouse, they're also going to see you as someone who has brought a lot of changes into your future spouse's life. Once again, I do feel like this could be connected to the fact that this person has been waiting, and maybe they weren't quite satisfied with their love life because they wanted to have a great partner who they can build something with. But I mean, you weren't there, right? So it could very well be this thing. And through you coming into their life, you brought this change, you know. But it's not only about that. I feel like there could be a lot of changes that your union brings into this family and also into their friends' life. Maybe you're gonna somehow move location, or maybe you are gonna even perhaps transform each other to some extent, you know. I mean, the people we are involved with, they always influence us. And I'm not talking here necessarily only about romance. I'm talking about any kind of relationship we have, whether it's friends, family, well, love interests, you know, platonic ones, whatever it may be. The people we get involved with, of course, they may somehow influence us, right? With their energy, with their vibes, with their thoughts, emotions, and so on. And I really feel like, as well, with the 10 of Cups being here, you're gonna transform your future spouse's life for the better. The energies are not showing me exactly what this transformation is gonna be, but it's gonna help them to gain their balance back. Balance that they could have lost or tried to have at some point. You're gonna help them with this. And it's actually very, very natural for like spouse or like people, like partners, to support each other. And I really feel like their friends and family is gonna see this. They're gonna see that you guys support each other, and they're gonna very much appreciate this. For my dear pile 2, let's get you some more information. What will your future spouse's family and friends think of you? Okay, multiple cards fell. Please give me a moment. Let me get them. Too many. Only one, please. Oh. All right, and we have the shine. That's great. You see, this is definitely a very, like, for example, if we hear the word shine, it's definitely something that we may connect with a lot of positive, like, words, you know, such as like light, sun, sunshine, something being bright, something being positive, right? And what I really feel like is that they see you as a very optimistic person, someone who glows, someone who, and once again, I do feel like it has a lot to do with you and your own, like, relationship to yourself. So if right now you guys are maybe on a self-love journey, for example, here I really see you guys having arrived. You know, you have really worked on yourself, you have healed, you gave yourself the love that you deserve first, and people can pick up on it. This is really the confirmation. You shine, you're bright, you are glowing, and it's actually something that a lot of people are also very naturally drawn to, because like people are naturally drawn towards positive energy. You know, they want to be a part of it, they want to have it in their life. And yeah, they're gonna see you as someone who shares their wonderful energy with others as well. This could very well be also the transformation, the change we've talked about. They could see you as someone who's brought a lot of light, a lot of great energy into your future spouse's life. Not to say that this person was in total darkness, that's not what I mean. But just genuinely speaking, you know, you are a very great person to have around. That's what I mean. Maybe through your kindness, maybe through your generosity, you may be a very genuine person, or maybe it's just that, you know, the amount of love you share with your spouse. It could be these things, but they see it. For my dear pile 2, what will their friends and family think of you? Okay, a lot of cards, but let me see. Okay, we have the Advocate. This one was the only one that turned over. So the Advocate says, inspires you to put passion into action. Yeah, you know, I love it so much. Like, these cards are just confirming. You see, inspires you to put compassion into action, and they see you. They see the compassionate person you are, how much potential you have once again, and you're also an inspiration. That's very interesting. You know, I have talked about the fact that at the time you will be with your future spouse. You know, maybe you are in a phase or in a place in your life where you feel very good about who you are. And not only that, but also, like, for example, when it comes to your career, so you may actually inspire others as well. But it's not only that. Let me see. Yeah, I really feel like, you know, the compassion, like when we look at the word compassion, what word is in there? Passion, right? It goes back to the first energy from the beginning, also coming through the Ace of Wands. They're gonna see you as a very passionate person who is not only, yeah, brought it into your own life, but you're also gonna awaken it into your future spouse's life. But they're also gonna see you as someone who is very willing to help others, someone who wants to do good, someone who wants to have a good impact on other people. Now, this is how they see you. You know, maybe that you're gonna do something and they're gonna have this impression. Maybe right now you're watching this and you're just like, I'm not like that. But I mean, once again, this is how they're gonna see you, what they're gonna think of you, right? And they're gonna think of you as someone who is like this. But I do feel like it comes through your action. So it could be the case that somehow you help even your in-laws, and they're gonna see how eager you are to, yeah, to help others, and they're really gonna like that about you. So my dear pile 2, this is all I have for you for today. I'm not receiving any more messages. So please feel free, my dear, to let me know how you feel about this reading. And yeah, as always, I also invite you to like and subscribe if you haven't. If you're also interested in a personal reading with me, of course, you can feel free to email me to get further information regarding one. Also, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pile 2, I am sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal 2, take care, my love. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what will your future spouses, friends and family think of you? So let's start straight away, my dear. First of all, I would like to get you some tarot cards, and then we will dive a little bit deeper into the topic with some more oracles. So let's see. For my dear pile 3, what will your future spouses, friends and family think of you? What do you need to know? For my dear pile 3, what will their friends and family think of you? Too many cards. For my dear pile 3, let's see. Look at that. The first card we have is the Two of Cups. All right. For my dear pile 3. All right, we have the Sun. Oh, and we also have another card here. We have the Sun and the Chariot card. Too many. Oh, so many cards coming through. For my dear pile 3, let's see. All right, we have the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups. You got your card coming through here as well. That's interesting. All right. We have the Page of Cups. Let's get you guys one last card. For my dear pile 3, what will your future spouses, friends, and family think of you? What do you need to know? Only one, please. Only one. Okay. Ooh, interesting. And we also got the 8 of Wands in here. Okay. So, for my dear pile 3, so what do you need to know? Oh, by the way, let me see. There's also on the floor, the 8 of Cups fell. I'm just gonna take it because I just saw that it was upwards like this. So, yeah, I'm just gonna take it for now. So let's see, for my dear pile 3, what do you need to know? How do their friends and family see you? Now, let me start with the first card, which is the 2 of Cups here. Now, this is love on display, right? And I really feel like this connection, like this is love, okay? 2 people coming together, 2 people wanting to get married. This is what this energy is. For example, this is not, for example, an arranged marriage or such things. This is really like 2 people are so in love with each other that they choose out of their own free will. They want to spend their lifetime with the other. And I know why. I feel like you and your future spouse, you may do a lot of like public display of affection. Like people are gonna see it, you know. Of course it depends on how appropriate it's gonna be, but it's definitely on display, you know. And their friends and family, that's literally the first message that I got. They're gonna see it. They're gonna see through your behavior. They're gonna see through your words, you know, through the way you act in front of the other, how you treat each other, that the foundation of this relationship is love and nothing else. And I really feel like there is specifically a mother coming through here. She's very, very happy to see her child experiencing that. So your future spouse's mother, you know, she's gonna see the love that you guys share for each other. And she's gonna be very happy because her child has found this, you know. I mean, if we think about, you know, a mother wants the best for their children, right? And I really feel like this is what she has been hoping for. Maybe your future spouse in the past, they thought they found the right person, but then they actually understood that no, the person they thought was the one was not the one, okay? And it could also have been an unfortunate, well, separation, for example. And it's kind of like their mother sees now, okay, this is the person. That's why other things or other people have not worked out, because this is who they want, or who they are matching with, you know? So this is just something I wanted to quickly mention here, that the feminine, like the mother figure, she's coming through here with these thoughts. Coming back to what I was saying, also talking about this person's friends. And by the way, you guys, today's reading is definitely very interesting because Pal 1 absolutely didn't get any messages regarding friends. It was only about the family. With Pal 2, I don't really remember anymore, but like with you, we have finally some friends coming through. That's amazing. So what I'm seeing regarding their friends, your future spouse's friends, they definitely see how much your future spouse cares about you, and they very much respect that. But not only this, I mean, that's actually something very natural, right? For them, it is very important to, and I feel like there is at least one best friend coming through, so your future spouse could have multiple best friends. But I see one in particular, and I feel like it could be, is it a man? it could be a man coming through here. And it's very important for him to also have a great relationship with you. You know, like they're very eager to get to know you. They're very eager to build a great connection with you for their best friend. You know, like your future spouse's best friend is so motivated to get along with you because of, well, the fact that your future spouse is their friend, you know. So they definitely have a very special friendship right there. And it's very interesting because this friend I'm talking about, I literally see them being very motivated and always trying to make you feel comfortable. So for example, let's say for the very first time you're going to meet their friends, okay? You're going to meet your future spouse's friends. This one person I've talked about, they're going to introduce you to everyone. They're trying to incorporate you into the conversations, you know, like they're going to do their best to make you feel comfortable. And that's very, very nice for sure. Now let me see, okay, their friends are also going to see you, but not only their friends, also the family of your future spouse. Both are going to see you as a very social person as well. Now, it could very well be the case for some that you're actually not that social, but we're talking about how they see you, right? The impression that you give off. And I really feel like talking about, you know, especially like the first times you guys meet, you're going to do your best to start conversations, you know, be as social as possible to get to know as many people as possible, you know, who are dear to your future spouse. You really are going to be motivated, and just generally speaking, it's very important for you to meet and build great connections with them, right? So that's what I'm seeing. They're going to see you as a very open person. They're going to see you as someone who is also great to have a conversation with. So with some, you may actually have very interesting ones even. They're going to enjoy it. That's what I feel like. They're going to enjoy talking to you. They're also going to see you as someone who's very optimistic, someone who has great energy that they share with others as well. For some of you guys, they may even see you as a great dancer. Of course, it depends on the occasion and where you are from. In some countries, for example, it is very normal actually in a, like, it doesn't even have to be a big gathering. It can be just like, for example, you may go to your in-laws' house for the first time and they're gonna play music and you may dance around. Like, in some countries, this is very, very common. In others, maybe that's not really the normal thing. Of course, once again, depending on where you are from. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I see those people, for some, watching you dance, watching you having a good time. And it really makes them happy to see you like this. For some of you guys, their friends and in-laws are going to see you as younger than your future spouse. So for some, there could be also some age difference or age gaps here. But that doesn't mean anything. That's just kind of like an observation, okay? They're going to see that. But, oh, that's interesting. Although, for some of you guys, okay, even if you are even significantly younger than them, that doesn't mean that you are not an equal to them. So I don't know where this thought comes from, because of course, like, equality doesn't come with age, as for maturity as well, you know. For example, a young person can be very, very mature, even maybe mature, like more mature than an older person, depending on their life experiences, right? And I mean, people are always equal. It's not dependent on your age, you know. You should always treat people as equals. And I don't know why this thought came through. Maybe for some of you guys, before you meet this person's family for the very first time, if this age difference resonates with you, maybe you stress out a little bit about it. I can't talk. Oh my goodness, what was that? My tongue. So as I was saying, maybe you're gonna stress out a little bit about it because you think, well, maybe they're gonna perceive it a certain way, but that's absolutely not the case. These may be thoughts, like you may overthink about it, but there is absolutely no need for that. So that's just a little, yeah, information. But of course, I do feel like it's not gonna resonate with a lot of you guys, but it's more so specific for someone here. Moving on from that, what I also feel like with this energy being here, my dear pal 3, they're also going to see you as someone who's very active. Now, this could be work related. You may be someone who like is quick to go towards their goals, very determined as well, someone who wants to be an achiever, someone who wants to create. Like when we talk about the Manipura chakra, it's very vibrant. Like you want to show yourself to the world. You want to, yes, show others what you can build, you know, kind of like finding your place in the world. I really feel like at the time when you will meet your in-laws, when you meet your future spouse's friends, you're very determined regarding that. You're very motivated regarding that. And it's going to be definitely a loud thing. Like people are going to notice that. You have those goals and you want to achieve them. It could even be the case that at the time you will have achieved certain things. You know, it's also very interesting that we have the Page of Cups with the Chariot, because the Page of Cups is a very dreamy energy, a very gentle, soft energy, a lot of daydreaming energy even. And then we have the Chariot, which is a very action-oriented energy. And what I'm seeing in here is that you're not only someone who dreams about their goals, but you actually also go for them, and you put the action, okay, you put the motion into your dreams as well, and they're gonna see that. So maybe you're gonna share something with them, you know, maybe you meet them for the first time and you're gonna say, okay, this is a goal I have and I really would like to work on it or achieve it. So maybe at the first meeting you say this, but then let's say a few months later, they hear that you've actually done it, you've actually accomplished it. So definitely something very impressive right there. You show your results through your actions. They're also going to see you as someone who has a very healing energy towards your future spouse. You may be someone who calms them down at times. You may be someone who reminds them to rest if needed. So that's actually a very nice energy to have. You bring healing to them. I mean, it's not like you do the healing for them, because every person has to do the healing themselves. But it's kind of like sometimes you may remind them of something that could be good for them, or you tell them when to recharge the batteries, you know, those little reminders that can actually do a lot. Because maybe this person sometimes is not even aware of the fact that they haven't taken a break, for example, or they haven't eaten yet, you know, and you're very caring. And that's something their family and friends are really going to appreciate, that you want the best for your spouse. And of course, this is something which should be something normal, right? Like, but very often maybe people experience something different, unfortunately. But their in-laws, they're gonna see that no, like you are the real deal. You really want the best for this person. Like you really want the best for their son, daughter, their child, whoever it may be. Let me see. Yeah, there's this element of being a go-getter. Like, maybe you're watching this right now and you don't feel really in this energy. Maybe you even feel a little bit stagnant in your life. Well, I'm reading this energy for as the time, right? When you guys will meet and you will, well, we have those thoughts, you know, we have information regarding how their family and friends is going to think of you. And at the time, this is going to be where you, how you're going to feel, you know, in life. You're going to have this very go-getter kind of energy about you. Let's get you some more cards, my dear pal. 3. Oops, the cards. Put them there, but I think they're gonna... Let me put them here then. For my dear pile 3. So let's see, what will your future spouses, friends, and family think of you? What do you need to know? Look at this. The first card we have is be proud of yourself. Yeah. So you see, this is the energy I was talking about. I really feel like at the time, you will be at a place in your life where you will feel very good about yourself. You will feel very established as well. Not only necessarily career-wise, but really in like who you are as well. I know when we talk about success, the kind of like society tells us that success looks a certain way, right? Success is only about the money and all the things you can buy with it. Like, I don't know, the cars and so on, right? But success can actually be something very personal. Like, when we really look into it, we may come to the conclusion that success for us personally may mean more than that, or may mean something totally different. And what I'm seeing here is that at the time you will have been a very successful person for yourself. Once again, it really depends on what success is going to be for you at the time. You know, it can be, for example, having a great relationship with yourself and people acknowledging that, you know, feeling it, like your vibe, your energy is going to say it all. It can also be maybe you, once again, doing certain projects, or you making certain dreams and goals of you coming true. It can be multiple things, but what's important is that you're gonna feel very good about yourself, and people are gonna see you as someone who has accomplished what's important to them, or is at the journey of accomplishing it. And they definitely see you as someone who can be very, very much proud of who they are. And that's one of the best compliments you can actually get. Like, every person should be proud of who they are. No matter who they are, you are good enough. And your future spouses, friends, and family, they are proud of you. For my dear pile 3, what will your future spouses, friends, and family think of you? Okay. And we have the Virgin archetype, which says maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So they definitely see you as someone who is a very kind person, someone who has their heart at the right place, right? Someone who has a very big heart and a lot of love, a great spirit. This is a great impression. It doesn't matter about like friends or family who we're talking about. Someone seeing you as, you know, as someone who has so much like kindness and like great energy in their heart space, or even within their spirit. I mean, that's another like great compliment anyone could give you. But you see, those compliments, they don't come from just anywhere. They don't fall from the sky, right? This is who you are. And this is natural, you know, like it's natural for people complimenting you because, yeah, this is who you are. You know, you have worked yourself towards this version of you. This is your greatest version. And you may have worked so hard to become who you deserve to be, to awaken your highest potential because you deserve it. And this is why you deserve to be proud of yourself as well, because you are who you are. No matter how much flaws you have, and you think flaws you have, no matter what you think your strength is, what your weaknesses are, all those things make you who you are. And for that, you can be proud of yourself. So this reading has definitely turned into an appreciation reading right there, and also telling you how wonderful you are. Like, I love nurturing and encouraging words here. I also, by the way, would like to soon make a reading regarding that, and I've definitely planned this. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's your heart space. It's your heart space people are gonna fall in love with. Not only your future spouse, but also the friends and family of them. Your good nature, it is impressive. It is a strength. Very often people associate strength with something which is like, I don't know, it's either physical strength or it has to be something which is loud. But silence, it can also be strength. And when I say silence, I mean like the calmness, the softness, the gentleness. This is also strength. The gentleness of the heart, the softness of the heart. The heart doesn't need to scream how much love it has. It can also very gently, very silently share it with others. And that's one of the greatest powers, greatest strength there is, right? So yeah, definitely a great impression right here. You're gonna share a lot of love, not only with your future spouse, but with your in-laws, with the friends of your future spouse, and that's gonna impact them so much. That's gonna make them feel so good and think so good of you. It is your heart space that's gonna connect you to those people. And that's, of course, how it should be, right? It's very organically like your authentic self. You don't need to try to be someone else, just be you. This is when you will reach other people's hearts as well. So my dear pal 3, this is actually all I have for you for today. So please feel free, my dear, to let me know how you feel about this reading. As always, if there is something you would like to share with us, definitely don't hesitate to do so. Also, my dear, as always, I invite you to like and subscribe if you haven't. If you're also interested in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can also feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pal 3, I'm sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course, a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal 3, take care, my love.